That all good? You want to try here, and then there's that How does it look? That's pretty good, man. Good. Thank you, Russell. You're on deck. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Woo. All right, what's up? Hey, let me get a 10,000 Grant Stadium, everybody. Yeah. Oh, it feels good. Listen, make it feel like I could feel it in my bones. 10,000 Grant Stadium. Yeah. All right. This is Heckle and Mike. It's a savage, brutal, fun-loving roast show. It's our 4th Thanksgiving. It's aired coast to coast on college radio. And I was telling NYU radio, it's so nice. Thank you. I was telling the station director, it's so nice they invite comedians on the station to entertain the students. And they said, oh, no. We don't invite comedians to entertain the students. We invite comedians to show the students what can happen if they don't graduate. Yeah. It's a roast show. Let's roast me, everybody. The venue, they wanted Seth MacFarlane for this bitch, but they could only afford the version you would buy from Wish. Not Paul Rudd, more like Paul Mudd. I did a 23andMe for Thanksgiving, and they said, you're so white, they just mailed me a sheet with 2 eye holes cut out. Just me? Yeah. A lot of people, see, they'll do a 23andMe and they want to find out who their ancestors are. I think that's nice, but I do a 23andMe to find out how many children I can claim as dependents on my taxes this year. Yes. It is a very fun-loving, supportive room. What you're going to do is you're going to hear comedians come up and do 5-minute sets. At the end of it, you'll hear this sound. That's your cue. We want it warm. We want it loving, roasty, teed-up feedback based on your interpretation of the comedian in the form of a heckle. And then after another minute, we'll kick it to our judge panel who will give a little bit of feedback themselves. Speaking of our judges, let's introduce them in turn. You've seen them on Comedy Central, Edinburgh Fringe, also writer for Stephen Colbert, Tuning Out the News. Let's make it loud for Otter Lee, everybody. Otter, what do you think makes for a good roast? You like when the knives come out dirty, bloody?
I like when it gets really personal, you know.
Yeah.
That's what Thanksgiving is all about. Giving back.
Restraining orders, following the subway, all on the table. That's very nice.
I'm looking for generational trauma.
Yes. Scars, much therapy, yes. Joining Otter, she sold my heart, also my wallet. You've seen her next door, Comedy Cellar, Comedy Central, True TV. Let's make it loud here for Abby Crunchfielder. Abby, what do you think of the open mic scene? Would you date any of the men who are going to perform tonight?
For the last time, Ryan, no!
Yeah.
The restraining order is going back in effect.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. I think a roast should have a little bit of a twist, and when I'm heckled, I always love to turn it into feedback, and I think that's what we're going to see a lot tonight. So let's get a round of applause for our judges. Also, we're joined by the very funny New Yacht City. What's up? We got Manish on the keys. Let's make it loud for Manish. All right. Without further ado, if you've seen Just for Laughs or Night at the Improv, he's also seen those shows. I think his dad did a couple roasts or something. It's Greg Giraldo Jr., everybody.
Hello. Everybody, how we doing? We doing good? Nice. Hell yeah. I don't need this. I want you guys to know that. I was just mentioned on the Joe Rogan Experience. Yeah. I say that 50% of people are like, hell yeah. 50% of people are like, I knew he wasn't in cell. I can tell. This is how my name got brought up. The guest goes, this kid, Greg Giraldo Jr., is doing comedy. And Rogan goes, he good? And the guest goes, I think he's new. They're just not the way you want to be brought up on a platform like that. Dude, if you're on a plane and you ask the flight attendant, hey, how's the pilot? She goes, I think he's new. Dude, I started believing in God that night. You know what I mean? Yeah, they were mean to me, man. The whole time I kept thinking, thank God, women don't listen to this. Good thing it's just dudes. It's going well for my family. My brother just got into Harvard Med School. Hell yeah. So I know I seem like I'm made it up here, but I have genetic potential. I could be something. I was talking with my aunt, and she goes, since laughter's the best medicine, we kind of have two doctors in the family. Yep, this is a doctor's office with a SpongeBob sound effects. That's where we're at right now. My brother actually told me, what you're doing is way harder than what I'm doing. No, he didn't, but I wish he did. That would have been swell. If my brother was a comedian, he might kill, but if I was a doctor, I definitely would. The patient would come limping out of the operating room like, oh my God, I think he's new. Sound effects are off to the way.
Let's use that, yeah.
People take their tits out, it's awesome. Yeah, man, my brother got into Harvard Med School, but he's gay, so my grandmother loves us equally. She doesn't talk about my career, his sexuality. She's like, this is my grandson, the doctor, and this is my other grandson's girlfriend. And then she'll point to my 12-year-old mother and be like, this is the one we're proud of. Very, very good. Very, very good future on this one. Yeah, man, it's going good, man. It's going good all around. Yeah, it's going good all around. Does anyone in here have herpes? Let's go to that. No, someone in the band. By the way, I love this whole. I don't know, how did he get you guys here?
We're thinking about that too. Like,
Yeah. I don't know how this group formed, man. Did you just like decide to mentor these guys and watch them in Square Park? Just follow an old black man in a bucket hat. You're like, yeah, that seems like the plot of a movie. Eventually, this will lead to career success. You're like, we're going to be surrounded by women, and now it's a bunch of sad alcoholics in a room upstairs. Awesome, guys. That's great. No herpes? No herpes? No, there's literally no women in here. It doesn't matter. No, officially. This is being filmed for, I know this is being filmed for NYU students, but like officially that should be on the table for you guys.
not currently.
Not currently? Nice, okay. But in the future. He's like, when I make it. Yeah, I do have herpes. And I did not get it the cool way. Like, I got herpes, my dad kissed me on the lips as a child. And if you guys think that was weird, you were weird, I was loved. It was probably a weird movie to start on. I did that same joke on a show in front of 4 construction workers. Dude, dead silence. Except for one dude who went, ew! And that is the last time I performed for 4 people, guys. The last time, moving in the right direction. I know what you're thinking. How often does he get laid after the herpes joke? Once, and she gave me crabs. That's true. You know, you joke about an STD, the universe gives you an STD. Which is why from now on, I'm only making jokes about a PlayStation. Keep it to what I know. Yeah, man, for example, I got a PlayStation because my dad kissed me on the lips as a child. Change it around. Okay, this is.
All right, let's get a warm heckle from the crowd. Yeah.
What do you got?
Greg, you're like herpes. We keep trying to get rid of you, but you come back unexpected.
That's right. I know it. You know what's great, Ryan? I love being roasted by you because I know you bought that suit for a service job. I know you can't afford that unless it's an investment.
Yeah, this had a bunch of cum stains by a dumpster, so I think I know where you live.
Michael Sarah's out of work.
Bunch of cum stains by a dumpster is actually what I refer to the show.
I always tell you that that will be a shame of you, but I think he's proud of her.
Yeah, I really have no faith in it. Oh my God. You know, you're kind of like my dad in a way. You know, you're a handsome Colombian guy, long flowing hair,
And you all know me.
I was gonna say I'm a raging drug addict, but that too. Why did he go and not you? You know, we definitely have a funny one. That's tough. All right, anyone else?
So when you were molested, did you like it?
No.
And did you get turned on by the ice cream truck?
You know what's funny? I thought this is my chance. This is how I get my chance to start up. I'm gonna make it show that this is
Yeah. All right, let's get a round of applause. All right, Greg, simply hilarious. You're phenomenal. And don't worry about that roaster. His dad also killed himself, so he didn't have to see your set. So, very funny. Otter, do you have a warm thought of feedback?
I had no idea you had an Asian brother. Wow.
That's good. I'm glad you could take a break from sexually harassing open micers to be here. Really. I'm super glad you were able to make the time. It's very sweet.
I loved it. I thought, top to bottom was great, and it's kind of fortuitous. Your brother's a doctor, so, if you ever die on stage, you guys
Very fun. All right, well, let's make it loud in here. Great Okay, this next performer willingly goes by the name of Russell Stoner, and when you hear his set, I think you'll say puff, puff, pass. Let's make it loud in here. Russell Stoner, everybody.
I remember he's so short over here. And the mic's facing the wrong way, too. Right. So, I recently walked into a deli in the Lower East Side. Okay, can you imagine? That when I walked in, I go in to ask for papers, and the deli guy, he goes up to me, well, I go up to him actually, and he's like, so you want that crack pipe, right? And I'm like, do I look like a crackhead or something? I mean, my last name's Stoner. It's clearly in the name. Like, I did smoke crack at one point, but that was just a dab, Like, did word get out that quick? But that was like 8 years ago, you know what I'm saying? And I recently changed to vaping.
No way.
Give it up for vaping, guys.
Yeah, cool.
That's probably the most applause I'll get tonight. Thank you. So I'm known as a polyamorous. I like to get laid. I know a lot of you comics don't. And you're not used to hearing things like that. But I'm trying to change the atmosphere around to make it more inclusive for everybody. But you got to do some legwork. You know, I can't just give you all my room. You know what I'm saying? It's watch a YouTube video or something, how to pick up chicks. Literally, it's that easy. Just YouTube how to pick up chicks. I got heckled the other day for being too arrogant, and it was by a man who got no girlfriend. So I'm just like, is that envy or is it comedy? I don't know. I know Ryan Lee here, very well, I can't say funny, right? I really appreciate him for bringing me up here whenever I'm not just smoking outside, because I'm a better street comic than I am an indoor comic. I also like smoking indoor better than I like being indoors. So there's that. And, a lot of people also wonder why I'm wearing these gloves over here. But that's because I'm a bit of a germaphobe, especially when it comes to swapping spit from a joint. Speaking of cocaine, I actually seen an empty Coke back down there. I was very disappointed. I was hoping it was full. So, maybe my last name should be Coker. I don't know.
Yeah.
Aside from all the boners that Todd,
My name's Otter.
Otter Lee has for all the men here, I just like to say I have none of those. So there's that too.
Thank you.
Am I allowed to diss the judges by any chance?
Do
Absolutely.
it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll start with your gray hair because you look too young to have it. I don't know. I don't know why you didn't bother getting some L'Oreal over at the Dwayne Weed around the corner. Or the CVS, whichever one arrives first when you're walking down the street. I don't know. Or you arrive too late. I'm a little stoned right now. Please don't stone me with any rocks unless they're full of coke. So, and I would have spent more money on weed if I didn't give $600 to the Apple store for these headphones, because I am a bit of an audiophile. It's different than a pedophile. The first one is the one that doesn't like to touch kids. So, yes.
The things we learn. Yeah.
That's about it.
All right, Eminem's roadie, and I wanted to run 8 miles. Let's get a heckle for Russell.
I'm just confused.
Yeah.
If you're here, who's overdosing in New Jersey?
I see your mother, but she was sleeping in my bed.
That doesn't even make sense.
Did you start vaping because you got tired of picking up cigarette butts on the floor?
Because you don't even need paper to buy weed these days. You just find joint clips on the floor, so it's kind of accurate.
Dude, you're a superhero. When did you become resistant to?
Yeah,
But I'm too high already myself, so.
very nice.
I didn't realize there's a band behind me. There's
Aw.
someone in the audience.
You said the joke. My name is Ryan Stoner, not Ryan Boner. And then expected us to believe you were booked at a show with a heckler.
Usually I am the heckler. So it's
Very nice. Let's get
plausible deniability.
let's get a round of applause for Russell. Russell, I felt like I was stoned because I kept hearing the same joke over and over and over again. That's very nice. I think you're like cocaine. You're thin, skinny, white, and I think I bought you for $60 on the corner one time.
I think the last thing you were trying to say was dope. Be all night, folks. Hopefully not till the morning because I actually need to go to bed. This week's too strong these days. I don't know what they're putting in.
Yeah, very funny, Russell. I think I promised you $10 for this set, so just go to Goodwill and you could buy your wardrobe a few times. Otter.
It would be a better beer than an IPA. I'll take a 12%.
Love it.
But
You know, as a diversity hire for this show, I love some diversity, and you're proof that Russian spies can also be a little retarded.
Slava Russia. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say that. We're in war with Ukraine. I don't want to get reprimanded by the CIA or something.
Yeah. Russell, if you put the headphones on, can it leak somebody else's set?
Oh, that makes it so much better. So I don't have to hear Ryan.
Oh. Very nice.
I thought timing was great. The jokes, you're likable on stage, some sharp jokes. The up top, you're saying the guy at the deli wasn't sure. I think he was just surprised to see you in the deli instead of like passed out in front of it.
I'll take that.
Yeah. All right, Russ.
Take this.
Oh!
All right, Russell, we want to make sure you're not malnutritious. This is a roast bar for Christmas. It's possible. I literally got this from the smoke shop 2 blocks up. So let me know. Let's get a round of applause for Russell, everybody. Good job. All right. Yeah, that'll happen. This next performer, he performs all over New York. He runs a hot spot in Brooklyn. Let's make it loud for Jay Lawrence, everybody. Jay Lawrence.
He was so high, he had that thing slammed in there.
Man. No, I have to say, I've been eyeballing the crowd or lack of around here, and I noticed a lot of things. I'm actually 23-year marriage at this point. No, and I've seen some wedding rings around here, and they're actually older than me, which actually makes me feel good. That just means I'm not the only celibate person in here. No, it's so bad. It's so bad when I go to the club, I go to the bathroom and actually leave my drink uncovered. Half of the time I'm not even going to the bathroom. I'm just scouting out towards the bathroom, going to the Please let them at least be happy. But it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't. You know, I that's all right. Because I went and saw my therapist, and he prescribed me Ambien, and we all know what that's for. So now I just go home and roofie myself, hoping my wife's gonna date rape me.
Calm.
Right.
Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. No, I actually own a dog, and I went the wrong way to got him. According to everybody here in New York, I bought mine. Anybody else buy a dog? Yeah? We're the hated ones here. Yes. Man, but no, when I went and got my dog, I actually went and bought the dog, and the guy was like, listen, you're getting a male dog. This dog is going to attach itself to the wife because he wants to protect her. I said, listen, every dog we've ever had attached itself to me. He said, no, it's not going to happen. I was like, evidently, you don't know who the bitch of the family is. Man. Anybody have kids in here? Yeah.
Why are you pointing at me?
Male or female?
Male.
Male? You're lucky. You're lucky. Being married with daughters, every time I have something to say, evidently they have something more important to say. I never get a word out at my house. So at one time, I actually started text messaging. And it was beautiful because I would get many words out. And the text messages were going smooth.
And then my daughter broke the code. She learned how to talk over me in a text message. Yeah. And it went something like this. Hey, where are you at? Send. Mom sent, you sent, we're sent. And it went on for 10 fucking minutes. I'm illiterate, I can't read that fast. So I blocked the bitch. I'm like, no, not happening. Can't do this. But I got an issue right now with some people. A lot of people like to use their imaginations growing up. Some people pretend to be cowboys and Indians when they were growing up. I played soldier. But there's an auditorium of white girls nowadays playing hobby horse. They think they're a horse. Who doesn't know what a hobby horse is? Yeah. A hobby horse is a wooden stick with a plush horse head on it. And these girls are in an auditorium straddling it, running around an auditorium going, Mommy, look at me, I'm a little horse. And they're jumping 5-foot obstacles. And I'm just wondering when white people learn how to jump. Yeah. And when you pan off into the crowd, all you see are pedophiles and bestiality guys that are out there. They're there to get a twofer. I'm telling you. But I understand why us white people made that into a championship sport, because it's the only sport that black people won't take from us. And I told a buddy that, and he said, listen, we're not taking pickleball either. And I said, nope, that's too close to tennis. It's only time you guys will fucking take it from us. Yeah. But I will tell you, I've had 2 jobs in my life, and right now I'm a teacher. And I had a kid come up to me, which surprises me every time, the things that they say. Came up to me and was like, Sarlars, you look drippy today. I'm like, what the fuck did you say to me? Drippy? Swear to God, I was about to throw hands with a 14-year-old in the hallway. Swear to God. Last time I was told I looked dirty, I had to get tested for STDs. It was not good. It was not good. But I'm going to leave you guys with this one. I'm actually a 23-year vet with a Purple Heart. Woo! And if you don't know what a Purple Heart is, that just means I sucked at my fucking job. And there's always a question I get asked being in the military. A lot of people think it's, have you ever killed anybody? But it's actually how do you feel about gays in the military? We're going to tackle that right now. Oh, yeah. I was in the infantry, which is an all-male branch during the Don't Ask, Don't Tell era. And if there was ever a gay guy serving in the infantry at that time, I would not mind if he was next to me in my foxhole.
Wow. All right.
So the winter months get cold. I go home to my wife, if she don't ask, I don't tell. All right.
All right. Can somebody from the audience give a new way Jay Lawrence could be canceled?
Please do.
I didn't know they could get pregnant.
This is just a retirement bot, unlike something you'll never see.
Yeah. I think you're 9 months in. Yeah, it's good.
Jay, you're so fat, you have an actual Purple Heart.
I do. Pretty soon it's going to be black.
Is your favorite sex toy edible underwear?
I speak English so I can understand.
Yeah.
You understood when I said bend over.
I just
Yeah. It looks like an army shirt, but that's actually from Chuck E. Cheese in the ball pit. Yeah.
It is. I had it specially made for my stomach.
Oh, don't lie. We sell those as merch.
It is. It hides the stomach very well.
Oh, one more.
I didn't know the Ku Klux Klan embraced body positivity.
Your house is sex.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Moving from black to what are you?
What do you want me to be, babe?
All right. I'm a little scared, but somehow it's okay. Let's get around applause to Jay Lawrence, everybody. Jay, I think you're shocking, very controversial. You're not afraid to go there, and that's going to bring you places. Very nice. You're also dressed in all black, so you could slip into the night and nobody will know. So that's very good. Yeah. Otter, what kind of day job do you think Jay Lawrence will have when he falls out of comedy?
Assuming he's still allowed near school.
I am a teacher and I like to yell.
I don't know. I was gonna say when I first saw you, I tagged you as like this like kind of sad suicidal guy, but you were also kind of offensive, and I liked that. So thank you.
Thank you. My wife makes me suicidal, and the hatred makes me offensive.
I'd like to say thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And I'm glad you take time off from beating up kids in Cobra Kai. I was really excited to see a set from the bartender in every episode of Columbo, but I'm afraid I have to go early. I gotta go steal hobby horses from the whites.
Right?
It's time. I didn't know we hadn't done that yet.
Yeah, you need to look it up. It's bad. It's bad.
Good set.
Thank
Oh,
you.
very good. All right, let's make a lot of here. Lawrence, everybody. All right, this next performer, he kind of looks like Ron Jeremy's fluffer, is what I'm going with. He's a regular here, second time on the show. Alberto Bortero, everybody.
So language evolves, and we evolve with language. For example, and this is not a joke, before coming to this country, I totally thought the national anthem was Jose, can you see? But now I know better. Now I learn English and all that stuff, which brings me to like the topic of like, which is hard for me because I'm learning a student in English, but like this whole like gender neutral, politically correct language, which is both good and bad. Like this term Latinx, which as Latinos we all fucking hate it. We don't like it. People keep trying to use it on us. It's like their whole version of us walking because you like it. They keep doing it, we don't like it. But on the other hand, it kind of sounds like a cool superhero, like a superhero that can like crawl under walls, brings us cocaine and tacos. Like it's kind of cool. But we had that superhero. His name was El Chapo. So now I'm kind of like torn because I'm kind of like looking for my superhero name, and I am Colombian, so obviously it has to be a cocaine superhero. But like, but it's hard to find a new superhero name because like we are very sensitive about cocaine because we want to be known for something else. What else? Coffee. Yeah, we use cocaine for beginners. We don't have anything else, so like sure, like I'm trying to embrace it. But like, I've only been able to kind of like come up with one name, and it sucks, it's fucking horrible, I apologize in advance. The name of my new superhero is White Powder! No, it was bad. But like, we're very sensitive about this shit, like, no joke. Like, and this show Narcos that was on Netflix like a while ago, it didn't fucking help because now we're more known for just cocaine. So, but like, that's where I grew up in Medellin, like in the 80s, like when the Americans were searching for Pablo, so that show was fucking perfect. It was awesome, except for two things, and that's where I have my beef with Netflix. One, they said everybody was undercover. They sent the fucking Navy SEALs. Like, I'm a top Colombian. I remember walking on the street, turning and looking at a Navy SEAL's dick. They were not undercover. And then also the guy that they picked to play for Pablo was Brazilian. So like his accent to us sounded like, imagine they want to recast like a movie with like a Latinx character and just recast Forrest Gump. And then me, and I have to say that I'm from Tennessee, and I love Jenny, and I like a box of chocolate, and the more you listen to me, the more you think I'm having a stroke. That's how he sounded to us. Like, they could have done it better, because like when they built these like Game of Thrones, and they had a part for midgets, they casted like the best fucking midget in the land. It was an awesome midget. Sorry, should have called him Midget X. Anyway, speaking of midget X's, has anyone here had sex with a legal person? No? Okay, you are a bunch of high supremacists. Oh, so not children, well, okay, but no.
You were too eager with that.
Right.
You were too eager.
Alright.
Where did you come
You
from?
so look like a child molester, by the way. Holy shit. But anyway, so like I don't know if you know these are little people, but they're fucking dense. Like they're like competent dense, which makes sense, both difficult but awesome. Because the difficult part is like, I met this woman like a while ago, and like do or not to do, I did. So like, but like, dude, she's like, was like so dense, like picking her up was kind of like picking up Thor's hammer. It was like, so hard. But then, have you guys been on the street and bumped into like a fire hydrant? That was like having sex with her, like she wouldn't move, so fucking solid. But like so solid that even pulling out was like pulling out like King Arthur's sword. Like, best part of the whole thing, and it was amazing. Having missionary sex with her, it was just pure love. Because I could feel I could touch her heart. No, but I was smitten. Like it was amazing. Like I recommend it. Unfortunately, she doesn't want to see me anymore. But she'll always be my ex. Maybe that was my time.
Okay. Does anybody here have some sex advice for Alberto? Nobody. That's sad.
She has to be alive for it to count.
No.
Why do you look like you're eating wasabi?
What? Sorry.
Just because she's small doesn't mean she's a midget.
I think Socrates said that.
Little person.
You are correct.
Parcero.
You gotta offend your mom.
Parcero. More like parcero.
It's like a pun.
I will translate that one day for you. It was not unfun.
All right.
You're every fat white girl's Latin ex. Fuck it, I know, I blew it.
That is true.
Very nice. All right, we know you. We know you have to get back to work at the 7-Eleven. So let's get a round of applause for Alberto, everybody. Very funny. We've been palling around together. I see some great things in your future. Where did you start stand-up, man?
For what?
Where did you start stand-up?
Here.
Oh, in New York? Oh, no. Who are your idols, and where do you see this going in a couple of years?
Greg's dad.
Good answer.
Not many. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Everybody. I like everybody.
Oh. Do you?
Well, after the tongue lashing you gave him, you could be Greg's dad.
Oh.
I'm trying, but he doesn't introduce me to his mom.
I think a lot of people that introduce you to their moms.
All right. Abby, would you date this man?
We could have a correlation.
I was gonna say, I would date you just for the products we could share for our hair on the styling. I didn't recognize you without your clarinet Latin KG. I also I wanted someone to hand him sunglasses and just a nice piece of meat on the table so I could watch him finish his distribution. He's famous on the internet. It's Salt Bay, everybody.
I just want to say, the stereotype, right, is that they traffic cocaine from Colombia, but you have shown us that they also do meth.
Yeah.
All the love child with a hair between you two.
Who would that be?
You're such a pervert.
You just want to
Yeah. Stop fucking kids, sir.
see you fucking.
You just made a school auditorium.
I mean, it's a Kravitz kid, I guess. It would just be another rock star with really cool hair.
Yeah, kind of like Lenny Kravitz, and we hope you'll go away. That's nice. Well, before you go away,
You don't think of your OBGYN.
I didn't hear what you said, but it implied I'm around a vagina, and so I'll take it.
The accent makes it sexier.
Yeah. I'm seduced. That's right. Let's make sure you have something to go with the meth. This is a roast bar. Let's get around for our brother. All right. She slings drinks for us. It's a very warm support of the show. It's Ashley, everybody.
I am still out of breath from all those stairs. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure if anyone else made that joke yet. I'm sorry. I was standing outside. Thank you all so much for coming and listening to me. I feel so validated that my words have changed what you have been doing tonight. So hopefully for the better. Anyway, I really should. Oh my God. My heart is pounding right now from all those stairs. I really should exercise more. I mean, I do. I do take the stairs a lot. I take the subway, and I'm out of breath every single time as well. Mostly because I feel like the greatest feeling in the world is running down the stairs as the doors suddenly close and then they open for you. Best feeling in the world. Worst feeling in the world is when they don't open again and then you are like, why did I run down these stairs for no reason? And it's just like, oh my gosh. All that cardio. And what do I get? Coughing. Coughing is what I get. Coughing, people thinking like, oh my God, is the pandemic back? Nope, it's just I'm allergic to exercise. Love that sound effect. That was just like, finish me. It's more like, and I feel finished. It's just like if I was a video game character, I wouldn't make it. Essentially, there's kind of no joke about. I don't really like video games. It's like if I'm gonna like do something, I don't want to like fake do it. You know, like on a controller. I see you nodding. You're probably parents. Your kids probably play video games if you have them. Enough said. Exactly. No words need to be spoken for that. Essentially, I don't know, like in college, like a lot of people played video games, and like video games was like a prerequisite to having a social life in college. And while they were just like killing each other, literally dancing on the graves of characters they just murdered, I was only dancing on the grave of my social life. Yeah, what are you gonna do? I mean, you know what? The pandemic happened in the middle of my junior year, so I couldn't have any friends anyway. So joke's on them. I was a loner before it was cool. I am such a trendsetter, you guys. I kind of missed that time. It was like the only time when not doing something was like this really big accomplishment. Like I was a hero for not going to parties. Now I'm just like a depressed loner. But it's really hard to like meet people, I guess, because I mean I think I'm doing everything right. I'm making eye contact, important. Yes. I'm smiling and nodding. Why don't you guys want to talk to me? But even if I do, it's just like I'm not really a conversation starter. I'm more of a conversation ender. My go-to is just saying yeah. Yeah. My other one is, I think I read an article on that. Yeah. There's no end to that joke again. Not really. Well, no. Yes, I know. Yeah, I did say I was a conversation ender. But the ending to that joke is I am still learning how to talk to people. In fact, I'm using this as socializing right now. I consider this like we're all best friends now. We're all just hanging out. You're just all listening to me finally. This is my moment to shine. Yep. It's like Cinderella needed a glass slipper to go to the ball. I need a microphone to talk to people. Not that big of a deal. Like, I don't get it. Like, I know, like, I think public speaking is one of, like, the highest fears that people have. Private speaking is my greatest fear, actually. I can't do it. It's like I need to at least give me a prop microphone before talking to anyone. I feel like I'm being heard. I don't know. I guess because, like, if I have a microphone, at least, like, you may not be able to see me, but you should be able to hear me as long as it's plugged in. That being said, you guys could still hear me, and you guys could still see me. Otherwise, it actually would have been really weird if you're just laughing at nothing. Could have been a ghost this whole time. But anyways, I don't know. I feel like if I don't have a microphone, I just, like, glitch out of existence. Like someone with really bad Wi-Fi on a Zoom call is just like, oh, she's gone. Where'd she go? I know, I'm kind of like, are these like throwback things? I'm like mentioning Zoom, I'm mentioning the pandemic. Like it was just like a couple of years ago, but it feels like forever ago. Like how is it like almost 2024? That's pretty scary, isn't it? We're almost at the time of like New Year's resolutions. This year, I think my resolution is to actually have a resolution. Probably won't be able to do that either. Is that it? Is that? I don't know what the sound effect for the time is. I'm just gonna keep going, because I wasn't here for this.
Yeah. Is that what you tell your clients as well?
I guess that's it. They tell me when they're finished. It doesn't really matter. I'll just keep going on and on forever. Essentially, I will just keep on keeping on.
All right. Does anybody have a heckle for Tina from Bob's Burgers?
Where is Les Waldo?
Yeah.
I can't find him either, because he actually is invisible most of the time.
You look like a lesbian that hasn't come out yet.
It's the beanie, isn't it? It is. No, I'm only wearing it because I didn't wash my hair this morning, and I want to like pretend that I put in some effort. It's all right.
Yeah.
Meg Griffin. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just like short hair glasses. There we go. Any other short hair glasses people you could think of? Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Gotcha there. I know so many Halloween costumes. Like it's just like I'm living it.
All right. Let's make it loud in here for Ashley, everybody. Now, Ashley, truth or dare, you're actually dating Russell Stoner. Is that correct?
Yeah.
It is. It is true.
Yeah. How long has this been going on?
So it was like September-ish. I know it's ew. I say gross all the time. I also do not understand it, but it's been like a few
You
months.
need a green card.
Not a green card for like America, but like a green card to like go to bars and like buy beer.
Aww.
Somehow I am the breadwinner in this relationship.
Yeah, it's like
Reverse feminine. No,
Yeah.
not reverse.
you
Actual feminism.
You actually were able to take off work to be here. That's nice.
No, I do have a day job, unfortunately.
What's your day job?
My day job is similar to what I was doing outside, except it is free phone service from SafeLink. Hashtag not sponsored to say, but I'm those, those Obama phones.
Wait. So your day job is similar to what you do outside, but over the phone.
No, it's actually at one of those tables, and then I activate phones for people that qualify. Right. It's as fun as it sounds.
And you're dating Russell.
And I'm dating Russell. It starts to make sense a little now why I'm dating him.
Right. Does anybody here think that Ashley is not a hooker? Yeah.
I thought you were the model for the crook on Cookie Crisp.
Wait, the crook on Cookie? Wait. Can you say that one more time?
Yeah.
I think the character on the box of Cookie Crisp, besides the dog, is a person with a hat like that and a striped shirt.
Yeah.
I think I'm too Gen Z for that reference.
Yeah. You look like.
I will look it up later.
Yeah, you look like Arlene from Roseanne if she did meth.
I also do not understand the reference. Again, I am Gen Z.
Yeah.
Well, you stole my thunder, but I was going to ask you if you had a dog, and I was like, oh, yeah, you do. He solves mysteries. So.
Yeah.
I wish. I'm actually not responsible enough to have an actual dog.
Yeah.
Don't need to add more responsibility in my life. But if it was Scooby-Doo, he could eat the Scooby snacks by himself. I don't have to feed him.
Yeah.
You look like you were almost a school shooter, but there were too many stairs.
That's my favorite, actually. Yeah. That is almost too accurate.
Yeah, Ashley, we both need to trim the fat from our jokes and our waistline.
Yes, we do. No, it's okay. I get it. I'm a chubby anime character. It's okay. Live action.
Big, beautiful woman. Well, two of those things are true.
I like your delivery a lot. I think you're really fun. I think you're relying too much on your white girl quirkiness. I want to see some trauma.
You do? Should I talk about how my dad died of diabetes?
Yeah.
I like, I had a whole thing about it. I just didn't want to bum you guys out. It was inherited. Basically, my grandfather took my dad to McDonald's, and he stayed there.
That's where you met your mom.
The second place, he took my dad buffets, and he had very little self-control. And also, just so you know, that's all inherited down to me. I'm at risk for diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, probably a bunch of other things too.
But no STDs.
Not that I know of.
Oh.
Ryan, are you still gonna give her the chocolate after this?
I don't know. It's very enabling. I'm not sure if I should take it now. How about give me like a roasted salad or something? I don't know. A salad roasted.
I also lesbian.
Yeah, that sounds like a very nice sex move. Roasted salad.
All right.
Okay. Well, let's make it laugh for Ashley, everybody.
All right, thanks.
We have time for about 2 more, so if you want to sign up.
Take it, Ashley.
Yeah, take it. Yeah, round of applause for Ashley. If anybody wants to sign up, you can check in with Ashley, actually. You, Fred, what's your name? Muhammad. Okay, I think he goes by Muhammad because when you hear his set, you're going to pray to join the afterlife. Let's make it loud in here for Muhammad. That would be fun. I'll do it fine.
Hey.
Hey.
What's going on, guys? I just got back to town from Alabama.
Woo!
I was there for 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. We're not even that high up, and this is probably bigger than most of the buildings in Alabama. If I want to be this high in Alabama, I'd have to pop a molly or something. They don't like stairs out there, you know. Most of them are built a little bit better than the last comic, you know. I'm trying out here, guys. I don't know. It's interesting time to be alive. I'm on the dating apps, you know. In Alabama, I'm a 10. Over here, things are different. I get some matches on the apps out here, but most of the girls that I match with kind of look like me. Not that I wouldn't fuck myself, you know. I do it pretty frequently. Yeah, I wouldn't shake my hand. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying. Yeah, it's interesting, you know. I'm an acquired taste, but I'll do it. I'll just get drunk, you know. Get blackout. You guys ever blackout? Wake up next to a chick that looks like the Nutty Professor. Yeah. You know, that's my life. I'm trying. I had a different tactic down in Alabama, you know. So what I did is I kept a little bag on me. They used to call me 8-Ball Bob, you know. I can't use it out here. This thing I'm trying to get my life together, you know. But they'd be like, hey, you know, you got anything? For some reason, I assumed I was a drug dealer because I was the only black guy in town. You know, I'm like, yeah, you want to do a bump? Well, the only thing is you got to do it off the tip, you know? Yeah, it's interesting. I like it out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm readjusting. You can't do the same drugs out here. I was doing a lot of psychedelics. And the thing about doing psychedelics, if you're going to do acid, don't tell people that aren't doing acid that you're doing acid. You know, because they don't get it. They'll fuck with you. You know, I have this friend that would do this thing. I told him I was doing drugs. He tickled me. I'm like, bro, you don't fucking do that to a person that's tripping balls. Like, if I killed myself and then killed you, I mean, if I burn this whole place, then that'd be a normal thing for a person on acid to do after being tickled. You know what I'm saying? I had this one friend, he would like pretend there were spiders, he would stomp on spiders, and I'd be like, dude, I'm about to peel my own skin off. Can you stop doing that? Oh man, yeah. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't exactly know what to do. I'm doing too much. I'm trying to lose weight too also. I recently did this thing where I quit porn and junk food at the same time. But now random shit's turning me on. It's too much. Any of you guys ever jerk off to an episode of Cake Boss? Just me. Any of you guys ever like crank one out in a Cold Stone Creamery bathroom? Just let the aroma hit you, you know? Any of you guys like ever microwave a Krispy Kreme donut? Just go to town on that donutsy. Some people call it donut hole. I call it donutsy. If you hit the right pepper. Especially got a little jam in there, you know. Gets it going. Oh, it's interesting. Good time to go out. There's a trick that I learned actually. Since I quit porn too, is if you watch a female tennis match with your eyes closed. It's got, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like the real deal, you know? Because unless you're watching the Williams sisters, you know, that's a whole different ballgame. Those girls hit the ball like a fucking construction worker, you know? First girl's like, second girl's like, whoa. Sounds like someone put on a Rick Ross song or something. Oh, I'm trying. I don't know what I'm doing myself, you know. I'm happy. I like the holidays. It's a good time to be fat. You know what I'm saying? Great time to be fat. I like it because you get to act like diabetes is a myth. You know? Yeah, I've been drinking eggnog since Halloween. It's a whole different thing. I like the holidays. You know, it's cool. Halloween's a little hard for me, you know, because you gotta think outside the box when you're a big black guy. You know what I'm saying? Not many costumes for a guy that looks like me. So, you go to Party City, they always try to do it, but I can't really pull off Harry Potter, you know. Yeah, so I think outside the box. One time I did this thing when the Avengers was popping, so I painted my whole body green, you know. Gotta do the Hulk. Niggas thought I was a big ass watermelon. The kid pointed at me was like, Shrek.
All right. What are the odds I went to a comedy show and I learned 3 new ways to have sex? It's very nice. Can we get a heckle for our friend here?
I didn't know the Cookie Monster was black and gave weight.
Your body says bouncer, but your voice says police. Voice.
Yeah, it's a compliment. I'm sorry.
Some do.
Are you like a 34C?
I'm sure.
But I'm curious. Do your nipples look like two raising from the sun?
You are so well read. That's problematic for me. I'm sorry for doing that.
Right. I'm taking notes on this bitch.
You're so fat and slow. When you said you came here from Alabama, I thought it was on the Underground Railroads. It's slave. That's anyway.
You look like if Fat Albert grew up to be a PE teacher in the Bronx. Yeah. We have one more. Oh. Okay, let's make it loud in here. Very. What do you do for work, friend? That's a good answer.
I'm like a jack of all trades, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, professional comedian. Yeah, that's nice. Very good writing. We literally met on the street, but don't tell people. It's very nice. Otter, do you have...
Honestly, I took a look at you and I thought you were like some black Amish monster, but the material was really funny. It's very relatable, so good job. Thank you.
Super sharp, super funny, great punchlines. I've never seen a pile of clothes from Goodwill come to life.
Where do we think Coach at?
Also, why didn't you just go with Black Hagrid? It's right there.
Halloween bit's like 3 minutes long.
Very nice. All right. Well, this is Heckle Mike. We do it every month. You can check us at www.hecklemike.com. We air episodes Tuesdays and Thursdays, 89.1 FM with NYU Radio. If you perform tonight, I want to invite you to come up on the stage and take a photo. And let's give a big shout out for everybody who came and performed tonight. All right, good stuff. Oh, and take a shot car. Yeah, all right. How was your parking, man?
Put it like 14, not bad.
Yeah. I feel like that's good. That's it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay, let me get a photo. Yeah. Yeah. That was good, man. Good sound effect. Can you take a photo of us? Does your phone have it? Okay, I'm gonna get everybody together. Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll take it. Yeah. All right, everybody, let's all head over for a photo. Woo.
I don't know where we're looking.
Oh, right there. Okay.
Where's the camera? In the light. Wait, how black
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's right now.
Thanks, Ryan. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Bye. See you.
Yeah. Hey, thanks a lot, dude. Yeah, thanks a lot. Oh, I saw your message earlier. Yeah. We're moving it weekly. So yeah. Well, let's talk. It'll be fun. Yeah, let me know. I'll help. I put out emails to Seller, Comic Strip, Broadway. So I'm waiting to hear back from weekly. Go ahead, call us. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, good set, man. Very fun. Yeah. It airs live stream, so I'll let you know when it airs. I have to edit it, but it airs live stream. So
Oh, what's up?
it goes on radio, yeah.
Oh, what radio?
89.1 FM, Tuesday and Thursday. It's NYU College Radio.
Oh, shit.
Why not? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
Cool.
You guys hanging out around the area?
Yeah, we're gonna go. Well, we gotta pack up, but we'll go for a drink at Cafe Zing. Oh, Cafe Zing, yeah. Or Virgilio right next door, yeah. You're welcome to hang out.
Yeah, for a bit.
Okay, cool. But yeah, we gotta pack up, so it'll be over. Yeah, you're welcome to help. Let me pour myself a drink and like pack up. Yeah. You want a drink?
I'm probably gonna head out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm taking everybody for drinks at Cafe Zing, so you're welcome to join.
Right down the street?
Yeah. Okay. So let's pack up and like, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay. How did the recording go, by the way? Oh, yeah. Yay. That was a fun night.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Well, let me take you to Cafe Zing so I can show you the venue that we're like eyeballing for the
Yeah,
weekly.
and then the next one. Yeah, Kill Tony was heckling. I didn't think about Kill Tony when it started, but it evolved to be something like that, yeah.
Pretty cool, man.
Thanks.
Seriously. I passed this place 100 times. I've never been in it.
Yeah. Yay. Yay. Thank you, Michael. That was fun. A lot of we'll cut it and put on radio. Really fun. Thank you for having us. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Are you dating Alberto?
Hi.
Oh yeah, I recognize
How are
you. Good.
You do? Oh, hi.
Ryan.
Tina.
Yeah.
Very nice to meet you.
You do stand up? No, you're a normal person.
I'm a normal person.
Oh, okay.
That
For
was
now.
fun though.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, please. For now, I don't think it's like something you just gotta like.
Really? I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I think stand-ups are weird people. Yeah, no normal person would be like in this. Yeah.
It's hard.
Well,
Because it's hard. It takes a certain mind. It takes a certain like I don't know. I don't know.
maybe. I think you just. I think it's a personality. Like it's a weird personality.